is the final fight. We've hit the borderline. We keep climbing up, still it's not enough. We keep falling down just to rise up. You're on the borderline.
Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be a healthy back to school lunch idea video. This was probably the most requested video for my back to school series, so I decided to do this video for you guys since you really seem to love them. Honestly, these videos are just to give you ideas for what you want to make for breakfast in the morning. I tried to make them things that were just fun and that were yummy, and obviously you can eat more, you can eat less, you can add and change things depending on if you're allergic to something or if you don't eat a certain thing or whatever. So this is just purely for ideas. Hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's get started with the recipe. We are going to start off with this cute little breakfast tart, which is what I'm gonna call it because it looks like a cute little breakfast tart. So I'm gonna select some of my favorite fruit and berries, and then I'm gonna take my white chocolate raspberry Quest bar. I find that this is just the most delicious flavor for this fruit tart because it doesn't overpower anything, and it just kind of adds like a nice base to our little cake. And this is going to provide a lot of protein, so you're going to be full when you go to school, and this is super easy. So all I did was microwave it so that I could kind of mold it with my hands just so it's heated up a little bit, and then I shaped it into the little cookie tart shape, and then I took some Greek yogurt, a little bit of stevia, mixed it together so it kind of tastes like a frosting. It's amazing for breakfast in the morning. I put that and spread it on top, and then you just take your fruit, whatever fruit that you like. You could do more tropical fruits like pineapple or anything like that. I just stuck with my plain good old berries that I love, and then you don't have to make it cute if you're in a hurry or whatever. You just throw some fruit on top, and then I had some tea with this, and this is a delicious, super filling breakfast, but it's easy and small enough to take to school, but it's just packed with protein, which makes it so filling and very convenient for school.
Where flower grows, reminding me that everything is possible.
We cannot have a breakfast or a morning without a good old cup of coffee. Sometimes there are days where I just want coffee and I don't want to do tea, and there's something about a hot cup of coffee in the morning that's just such a great thing to wake up to. So I love this coconut creamer, and my dad has one of those really weird little coffee machine things, so whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna make a pitaya bowl, which everybody loves acai bowls, but pitaya bowls are just as packed with antioxidants as their friends, the acai bowl, and they are so cute. So we're gonna take a big handful of some frozen pitaya, and then you're gonna add in 1 banana, and then you're gonna pick whatever fruit that you wanna add in as well. So I used frozen strawberries, you could use frozen blueberries, it doesn't really matter. But I was just kind of like going with the pink theme here, so I took a handful of frozen strawberries as well, and then you want to blend it up. And now this is where it gets fun because you can add anything that you want on top. Also, you have to add almond milk. I forgot to mention that, but you could see it in the video just for the purpose of blending it all together, but you could also use water. So just add enough until you get the consistency that you want, and then top it with anything like coconut, fruit. I use this grain-free granola because I'm allergic to gluten, and then some chia seeds, whatever you want. These are delicious. They're packed with antioxidants. It's going to keep you super full, and it's just a fun thing to have for breakfast. The next thing that we're going to do is make a smoothie because smoothies are the best things ever to take to school, but we're going to start off with something a little bit interesting and make a little bit of a chia seed kind of mix on the bottom of our smoothie. Do that by adding some almond milk, and then we're going to go into the smoothie by just taking whatever fruit you want. I used mangoes and blueberries. I always do a handful of everything, so that's how I measure things. Take some ice and add some almond milk and spinach for some greens. It's so good for you. That is going to make a huge difference in your brain power at school if you add greens to your smoothie.
What I can give you, know what I am, so you know how I live.
And I added a little pitaya on top just because it was cute. You could put anything in your smoothies that you want, and the chia seeds are going to keep you super full, and they add a really great texture to the smoothie. So that's our chia green smoothie, and it's delicious for school. Okay, who doesn't love avocado toast? So I'm going to switch it up a little bit by doing avocado bagels. As I said, I cannot have gluten, but I found these against the grain, gluten-free, like bagel things. So I went ahead and toasted those, and while they're toasting, I'm going to chop up a little bit of these little baby tomatoes that were actually fresh grown from a garden, which is delicious. And then you want to grab your avocado, which this is the best thing that you could honestly have for breakfast in the morning for school because it is packed with healthy fats for brain power. It has protein in it. Avocado avocados are the food that you really want to try to include with your breakfast in the morning because they are so filling and they're gonna help you think for your first period. And then I'm gonna top it with some tomatoes for flavor and just that extra little kick of deliciousness. Salt and pepper on top makes this a super quick, easy meal. And then you can obviously add fruit on the side to make this a little bit more filling and to add a little bit more antioxidants. So I'm gonna chop up this mango. You wanna do it vertically and then horizontally, and then you'll have a super cute mango. You pop it out like that and bam, it looks like you are a chef. But you're not, but maybe you are. I don't know. But that's how I cut mangoes that are really cool. And there is your avocado bagel toast thing. It's really good. If you liked that video, don't forget to hit thumbs up because it really helps me to know if you liked this type of video, if you want me to do more of these videos. We can totally get to 15,000 likes. I believe in you guys, and if we get there, then I will definitely do more of these videos. So make sure to give this video a like. Also, if you're new to my channel, I am Cambria, and you can subscribe if you click this button right here, and that will just notify you when I put up a new video, and it does not cost any money. It's totally free, so I would love for you to subscribe. That would make me so happy. If you want to follow me off of YouTube, I have a Twitter and an Instagram, and I'm Brie Loves Beauty on both of those, as well as I have a Snapchat, which you can follow me at Cambria_joy. One other little thing, I do have a vlog channel that I love posting vlogs on if you want to follow my workouts or my lifestyle or hear my thoughts or whatever and just kind of get some behind the scenes, stuff like that. You can subscribe to my vlog channel and I would love that, so definitely check out my vlog channel. It's Brie Loves Vlogs. If you add this video to your favorites, you can just go back to your favorites box and reference it later, so make sure that if you liked it, that you add it to your favorites. Definitely make sure to leave a comment below as well because it literally makes my day. I love reading your comments. I love responding to them. I'm very active in the comments. I'll even respond to like comments a few days later, so if you think that I haven't responded to you, I'll go back and like respond. So I definitely try to respond to as many people as I can, so leave a comment. When making this video, I just really was thinking about when I was in high school and when I was going back to school, and like every single year I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna be healthier this year, like I'm gonna eat healthy, I'm gonna work out all the time, and I was doing it out of like a very wrong motive. And when I was in high school, I developed an eating disorder, and it was one of the most destructive things that has ever happened to me, like personally. I can honestly say that if I could look back and go back in time and like tell myself that you are beautiful, Cambria. You don't need to lose weight. You don't need to be this or be that. You know, going into high school and even like late junior high where you're around other girls that maybe are getting pulled into eating disorders, and you look at them and you think, well, I need to be that thin, or I need to look this way, or I need to do this, or I need to restrict like they're restricting. And I just want to tell you that if there's one thing that you can do for yourself every single morning, no matter what you eat, no matter what you look like, tell yourself that you are beautiful, that you have confidence, that you don't need to compare yourself to anybody else, that who you are and just yourself and how you were created is more than enough. Being skinny will never be able to measure your worth, and if I could have told myself that when I was a sophomore in high school, I just look back and I think like my whole high school would have been so different. And I just really want to encourage you girls, especially you young girls out there, and everyone, all women, that if we could all love ourselves enough to nourish and take care of our bodies and not compare each other to each other, we would empower each other and we would feel good about ourselves and we would encourage one another instead of looking at somebody else and ripping them apart. What I've found is that when we start comparing ourselves to other people, instead of saying, wow, she's really beautiful, I wish that I looked like that, it almost kind of goes something like, wow, she's really beautiful, but her hair's really ugly, or I bet her personality's really ugly. And you know what? That's a reflection of what's going on in you. So when you're looking to someone to judge them or to compare yourself to them, it's not about them, it's about your heart. I just really want to encourage you guys to go back to school and be fully accepting and fully loving who you are, and instead of eating healthy food so that you can look a certain way or attain a certain goal, eat the healthy food to nourish your body and to take care of yourself because you love yourself, not because you want to get to a certain number on the scale or because you want to look like her. That's really what I want to say, and that's what I would have told myself if I could go back, and I want you to know that you are more than enough. I love you, God made you beautiful, and I hope that you know that, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye everyone!